Hi guys, I am back with part 2 on my template 14 video tutorial. So I'm going to show you guys another flower that you guys can make. So this is the first flower that inspired this template, which is a flat flower. I had seen something on Pinterest, gosh, this was a long time ago, guys. I think this was like over 4 years ago, of a flower that I had seen that I wanted to try to recreate. So let's go ahead and get started. So you are going to need the first 3 petals. Now, the technique that I'm about to show you, if you want to make this larger, obviously you're going to use the larger petals, but follow the same technique. So I used the first 3 petals. We are going to be doing a layering technique. If you want, I believe it's my template 43, which is my marigold, which is right here. We're pretty much doing this with the petals, the effect of layering the petals. So for the first petals, I used the first 2, and I just did 2 separate colors and pretty much just glue them on. And I did use a craft glue stick, which is right here, and this one is from Elmer's. This is the one that I typically use. And then for the second largest petal, I just then used the second and third petal, and then again just did another layering technique. And here I used a mint and a white, and I'm sorry if like the colors keep changing. It's overcast today. It's cloudy, then it's not. It's pretty annoying. So, and I did do 6 petals for each. So this is a 2-layer flower. Now, if you wanted to add more layers, and of course, absolutely you can. I just wanted to share with you guys the technique of how I do this. So I'm going to go ahead and move this flower out of the way. So you're going to go ahead and get started with your largest one. You are going to get your glue gun. You're just going to add a small little dot of glue. And you are going to place the petal. So we are just going to go around and place these petals. Now I am using, so for this mint green, it's actually a color from Cards and Pockets. I want to say it's called Powder Green. It's a very beautiful light green. So it is thicker than your typical 65-pound cardstock. This is, typically not too sure what the weight is, but I want to say it's around 100 pounds. And honestly, that type of paper works perfectly, or cardstock, for this type of flower. I wouldn't recommend text weight though. A lie. Text weight, you could use it if it's going to be your petal that you're going to glue on top of the petal that's behind, but I wouldn't recommend text weight for the petal that's on the back. Does that make sense? I sure hope it does. So there we go. We have the 6 petals glued, just like that. So then we have to cover up this gap right here. So go ahead and get some paper. Just gonna cut out a circle, a funky circle at that. I didn't do it's a little funky circle, but it's okay. There we go. We're just gonna go ahead and cover that up. So now you're gonna get your next petal. So now we are going to go in between. So I am going to add a little bit of dotted glue right here to the right side. And I am going to go ahead and place that first petal, and then you're just going to go around and in between. Again, super simple. Nothing too crazy. And you're just going to go around. Right, here's the last one. And now remember how I only glued one part here? I'm going to tuck this one in. I always do that, guys, when it comes to that last layer. I always like to tuck that petal in. I'm just not personally a fan if the petal is like that. That's just me. I always just like to tuck it in. So there we go. Now I have my flower, and pretty much that's it. All we are missing is a center. Oh, and also, no, we're not done yet. We need to make sure that we glue these to the back. So all I do next is just add some dots of glue in the back and then just pretty much glue these down. Just go around. All right, they're glued down. And then I just have a palm center right here. You can refer to the first part of part 1 of template 14. I share with you guys how to make this hand cut, the palm, and then you would just glue that in the center. Let me grab some more glue stick. And then you're just gonna add glue. Again, center is up to your preference as to what you would like to use. I just like a bold center for this particular flower. But again, it's all in your preference. And we're gonna open her up more. And voila, she's all done. Isn't she cute? Again, this was the first flower that I ever made with this template. And I believe the color of the flower was like a burgundy. If you scroll through my feed like from years back, you'll see the flower. It was beautiful. And I think the center that I did, it was somewhat of a palm, but it was white. It was a white center. Yes, and it looked beautiful. But anyways, there you go. So again, this is my template 14. You can find this template at www.arielleesedesigns.com, and you can refer to part 1 for the other video on how to make this cutie right here. All right, so part 1 is going to share with you guys how to make this particular flower right here. All right, guys, I hope that was helpful, and I will chat with you guys later. Bye.